watching my rules. This is not going to be a super long video because I went ahead and did my prep work. Because I don't know why y'all enjoy watching prep work, but I'm going to start you off with a good adult beverage here because it's like 95,000 degrees outside, approximately 183% humidity. And in the South, when we tell you that it's not the heat, it's the humidity, we mean it, friends, we mean it. I mean, you walk outside, it's like a sauna. And so because it's hot, we're gonna make a cocktail called the Autumn Harvest. And so the Autumn Harvest is an Asian-inspired cocktail because we fixing to have an Asian-inspired dinner, but I didn't have any Japanese whiskey, so we're gonna use Baker's bourbon whiskey, which is close enough. And we're gonna do like 2 fingers of that in our glass, or 3 in mine. I'll put 2.5 in Mama's, you know, because it's Sunday and Mama likes to have an adult beverage with her daughter. And so then we're going to top it off with apple cider. Now, I could use the Angry Orchard, which is out in the refrigerator in the garage, but I decided it might be too much alcohol on a hot, hot day. And so we're going to have sparkling cider. And I don't know if this is going to pop when I take the lid off or not. I am a newbie when it comes to such things. So we all going to discover this together. And I felt like maybe the children could then have a glass of just sparkling cider, not the Autumn Harvest. Is that going to do anything? We're having Martinelli's cider, by the way, because that's what they had available at the grocery store at this time of year. That didn't do nothing. Well, I reckon it's all right. So you're supposed to put the rest on the top, which is 4 fingers. So basically cover up your ice. And that, my friends, is going to fulfill your vitamin A. Is that what's in apples? What's we're gonna say. So we'll taste that. Oh, that's nice, Mama. You're gonna like that. Here, have yours. All right, you should always liquor your mother up on a Sunday afternoon. And Martinelli's is from California. So California, you can still do one thing right. Good job. Okay, so anyway, next thing we're gonna do, oh man, that is so tasty.
That's good.
That's the new favorite. So we're making Baked Sesame-Ginger Salmon. It's easy cleanup, and all I did really was some prep. And so here's what I've done so far. I took a red onion, cut it half in 2 and then sliced it. You know the red onion is actually purple, but somebody somewhere was colorblind, I guess. So we have those. If you just have regular onion, I imagine that works. I took 2 zucchini, cut them lengthwise, and then thin sliced it. And then I'm still waiting on Kit Fitzgerald to see me in person, teach me how to thin slice it. But it's not bad for me not having good knife skills. And my friend Heidi Sloan is right. Cutco, you should be sponsoring me so I can have some knives and I would have better ones. And then I needed 2 limes that I have quartered. And y'all know how to quarter a lime. I shouldn't have to explain that to you. So that's my prep work. That's over there. My salmon is laying in the sink, and it's 6-ounce fillets. And by the way, it's the responsibly done salmon. You had to ask questions because some of that salmon is sketchy looking. And I've seen some of the places they raise some of the fish around the world with my enjoyment of traveling. Once you have seen how tilapia are raised, y'all won't eat that nasty mess ever again. I mean, I'm for real on that. So anyway, we're gonna make a little bit of a sauce here. And the sauce is going to include soy sauce. So you need about 2 tablespoons of that. I always use the low sodium because you get the flavor, and frankly, soy sauce will make you shrivel up, and it's already so hot outside, we don't need to do that. And so we got some soy sauce, and we got some sesame oil, and it tastes different than regular oil, and that's why it costs extra. You can find this in your international section of the grocery store, which is always funny to me because that's like tacos and spaghetti, and then a really cool random stuff, usually over around the Asian and the Mexican food area. And the lid better come off this. I was out of sesame oil and had to go buy some more. I might have to recruit help. Hey, help, somebody who knows how to get the plastic lid off of something. Mama, you might not be any good at that either, but don't, here, you want the little rubber thingamajiggy from Relevant Bumatone. Apparently, if you take 2 tablets a day, something happens. There's no thing on here that tells us what drug this is and what it cures. I don't even know how this got to be in my kitchen. I don't take it, but I appreciate whatever drug it is. Oh no, Daddy, you need a knife you can dig into it? Daddy's gonna get his pocket knife out. It is now a family affair to get into the sesame oil. Okay, so anyway, what else do we need? We need some garlic powder, about a teaspoon's worth, which will be, I'm just gonna take the lid off. I find that to be the easier way. That looks about right. That's too much, but I like garlic powder, so my kitchen, my rules. Then we need some ground ginger, which you could use fresh ginger if you have it. And I did not feel like buying any because it's a lot of work and I don't like the stuff in the jar. I just go with the grated ground. And I'm gonna put in enough that I cover up the soy sauce. That's when I feel like I have enough ginger, which frankly, I don't know that you can do too much ginger. It's one of my favorite spices, and it's like saves the world. You need red pepper flakes, but I mean like a wee tiny bit. So a shake, boom. Well, 2 shakes, nothing came out. So there we go. You don't wanna burn your tongue off. That's just to wake up your other seasonings. Then we need some honey, and I have Manuka honey, which doesn't mean anything, frankly, except that's what I had in the house. And y'all know that's how we roll around here. Although you know that the best benefits of honey come from the stuff that is the closest to your house. So at some point, I've got to walk over to the neighbors who have like 5 colonies going on and bribe them with some pound cake or something to get some of the fresh honey. But I imagine I could do that soon. That's good stuff. All right, so there's our honey, soy sauce. Thank you, Daddy. Daddy got into the sesame oil for us. Got a tablespoon of that. And where's my fork at? See if I got everything. Soy sauce, ginger, garlic powder, honey, red pepper flakes. All right. And actually what y'all probably know is that that honey's thicker than everything else. And that when you're done stirring it is when the honey has emulsified into the soy sauce and they have become friends. And that's what you want here, because this is going to be your basting sauce for your salmon. All right, so that's it. That's it for your sauce. Super easy. Move my honey out of the way here, because the next thing we're going to do is take a piece of parchment paper. So yank off about yay much. So cover your front side, I guess. And then we're going to put some vegetables in here. So put you a handful of zucchini in, and depending on how much your people like zucchini, or my people do. I'm going to spread it around a little bit. Can y'all see there? Let me move my... I can't ever tell if y'all can see what I'm doing. Y'all like to see. There we go. All right, so we're gonna put some more zucchini in there. And it's fresh right now because you people that grow zucchini, you know it grows during the night and then it like sneaks up into the house with you. It's wild and crazy. Put a little bit of red onion in here too. Sprinkle it in there. All right, and then we're going to get a piece of the lime and kind of squeeze that over the top of your vegetables. That's going to be the cooking stiff. Oh, by the way, the oven's at 350. Yay, our favorite temperature. All right, then get one of your salmon fillets and put your skin side down on top of your vegetables. And then we're going to take our sauce here that we just made. It's so new. And I'm going to brush it on top of my salmon and brush it nice and thickly so you can cover up all your space and it'll seep down to the other side. And now that salmon looks good though. Okay, now, and then I needed some sesame seeds. I forgot to get my sesame seeds out of the cupboard. Where did they go? All right. Shazam, right here with my sushi chef. I don't make sushi, I like to eat it. So we're gonna put some sesame seeds on the top. You know, they make black sesame seeds and the regular white ones, and the black ones have an interesting flavor and I'm out of them. So we're just gonna cover that up. Now we're going to cover it up. I should probably get this where y'all could see it. I need a cameraman, for real. Sorry for the bouncing. Y'all just got seasick. Move my ginger out of the way. All right, so look, there's what it looks like. Looks like a restaurant meal, doesn't it? Uh-huh, yes. Now we're going to fold it inward, like you're wrapping up a present. Crease the edges a couple of times so it'll be sealed. And then we're going to crease up the other end a few times. This is probably better than some of y'all wrap your Christmas presents, to be quite honest. I mean, it's not everybody's skill and talent. All right, so we're gonna crease, 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 and fold. All right, and then what's gonna happen is after you have all of your salmon in their little packets, you're gonna put these on a cookie sheet, which I imagine some of y'all call that a bacon sheet. You know, it's this flat thing. And we're gonna set them up on here, and you're gonna cook it at 350 degrees until you hit the salmon temperature, which I think is 145. Isn't that right? Let me look at my package here. 145, I win. And that's gonna be like 16 to 18 minutes, depending on your oven. So when you come back after the commercial break here, I'll show you what the finished product looks like. And then, by the way, to serve it, you can throw it on a plate. You can just cut a hole in the parchment paper and tell your people to fend for themselves. But it's super healthy, it's super yummy, pretty easy. Use as your summer veggies. And you're gonna love how it looks, especially how it tastes. I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we're out of the oven And the good thing about salmon is if you buy the good stuff and you undercook it a little bit, some of y'all might even prefer that. So your little parchment packet here, take your plate, look, this is so easy, right? Then you're gonna throw away your parchment paper, open it up. Oh, steamy goodness, look at that, it's pretty. We're gonna dump it right on the plate. Look, how's that for presentation? Keep all the juices there. And look at that, shazam. You got like restaurant quality supper, and then get your autumn harvest, enjoy with it. You're gonna have a happy family too. Make sure you try it, let me know, and I'll see you next time.